friends, so today I have a haul video for you, a haul that I promised a long time ago, but yeah, I forgot to film it. So I'm filming it right now. And today I have makeup, clothes, shoes, jewelry, so a lot of stuff. And all these items I bought in like at the end of January, February and March, so I have a lot of stuff. Now I don't film hauls very often, but when I do, I show you a lot of products. And I like doing from time to time hauls because, you know, when I'm filming my makeup tutorials, I usually don't speak, or if I speak, it's just like a short amount of information and you don't understand exactly, you know, if I like the product or not. So here I can talk more and do my reviews and all that jazz. So I hope you will enjoy. And let's get started. Every time somebody asks me, you know, Diana, what do you use for your hair? What do you like for your hair? And stuff like this, I always say that I use two things: the Saint Tropical hair mask and the Phyto shampoos. I've been using Phyto shampoos for more than 2 years now, and nothing compares. The Phyto shampoos are just the best in my opinion. This time I got the other two shampoos. I already used these both in the past and I absolutely love them. This one is my favorite one from the line and I already have it in my shower, and this is how it looks like. And this is the Phyto Keratine Extreme. And it comes in this gold packaging, and the Phyto Keratine simple one comes in this normal silver packaging. Basically the story with these is that they don't contain any kind of chemical sulfates, any kind of silicones, any kind of bad stuff. Especially for me, because I wash my hair every day since I work out every day. It's very important to have the shampoo to be, you know, gentle but at the same time to work, and I do have a very dry scalp, so I wanted more like not moisturizing, but a softer shampoo, let's say like this. And these are just amazing. I will continue to use these. I've tried some other like sulfate-free shampoos, but nothing compares to these ones. So I placed two big orders on Beautylish because I wanted to get some Natasha Denona eyeshadows and some CHIKUHODO brushes and some Koh Gen Do products. So I'm seeing these all over YouTube right now, and people usually buy those big ass palettes that cost $200 and something, and you know, I didn't want to spend that amount of money on eyeshadows, but I wanted to, you know, try these to see how they work and how they perform, because people really love these. So in my first order I got this palette. Is the palette number 9, which contains the shades Industrial, Indian Gold, Glam Green, Aluminum and Antique Olive. And then in my second order I decided to get this one, which is palette number 4 and contains the shades Aura, Cool Bronze, Oxide, Cool Plum and Moonstone. And I will tell you this, indeed these eyeshadows are very pigmented and very nice, but when you apply these shimmery shades on your eyelids, it looks exactly the same, like for example if you apply the Makeup Forever iridescent finishes or the metallic finishes, or if you use your Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadows. So yes, these are nice, but you get the same effect. And I would say that only the shimmery shades from Natasha Denona are amazing, because for example, you have here in this palette this matte shade, which is not as pigmented. I mean, the pigmentation is not there, and the texture is not nice. And when I tried to blend this eyeshadow in the crease, it looked just very patchy, and I don't like this. I don't like the consistency of the matte eyeshadow. I don't know how the other matte eyeshadows are, because I don't have those palettes and stuff, and I will not buy more, but yeah, this is my review. So the shimmery shades are amazing, but if you have the Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadows, or if you have the Makeup Forever, those shimmery shades, you get the same effect. It's nothing like wow or... Okay, now Koh Gen Do. I got a bunch of stuff from Koh Gen Do because I really wanted to try this brand. Koh Gen Do is a Japanese professional makeup brand. When people started using HD cameras in television, they started noticing that the makeup on, you know, people looks just horrible. So Koh Gen Do was the first makeup brand that actually started creating makeup for HD television, HD cameras. So a lot of makeup artists use these brands in a bunch of like movies. You can see on their website, you know, the movies and the makeup artists talking about these products. Now the shade range in Koh Gen Do is odd, very odd. They have like just a few shades. So the first foundation that I got from Koh Gen Do is the Aqua foundation, and this shade in particular is 213. This one is the only one that has like a true beige olivey undertone, which is my undertone, and you know, I just thought this is just perfect for me, but it is a bit darker. So then in my second order I decided to get the second one in 012, which is lighter, but this has a very odd peachy pinkish undertone. I don't even know how to describe it. So yeah, it's not perfect for me, but when I mix these two I can get like a neutral, a bit more yellowish, maybe undertone. It really depends how much I apply of both. And I decided to get the second one because I really like the texture, I really like the consistency of this foundation, and I wanted to mix it with, you know, the same consistency to not destroy this. So I love it. This is right now my favorite foundation, and I always thought that the Giorgio Armani Lasting Silk is my favorite one, but no. It gives you a light to medium coverage, not like a full medium, but definitely light medium coverage, I would say. It looks like skin, it looks stunning on the skin. It gives you that skin-like satin finish, which I love. It lasts on the skin, it applies beautifully. I don't have any kind of problems with this foundation. So yeah, I love it. And then I got the Moisture foundation, which comes in this tube. You get here only 20 grams, which is not a lot. Usually you get like 30 grams with foundation. This one has a dewier finish, which I also like. You know, in some days I don't mind it. It gives you a more lighter coverage. It's definitely lighter than the Aqua foundation. It looks again beautiful on the skin. It looks like skin. These foundations like are made to look like skin, so you'll get this effect, let's say like this. The shade that I got is the 112. This is, people say that this one has more like, again, a yellowy undertone, and it's paler. It is kind of yellowy, but not as yellow as the shade 213 from the Aqua foundation. So I am pleased with this as well. I really like the Koh Gen Do foundation. Then of course I had to get the powder, which is the Koh Gen Do HD type of powder. It really reminds me of the Mega Forever HD powder. The same kind of consistency. It's not like wow, so I was not like amazed by this. So yeah, it's just a normal HD powder, that's all. And then the last product from Koh Gen Do is this makeup base. I'm not big on makeup bases. I usually don't wear makeup bases, primers, stuff like this, but of course I was very curious about this one, and I decided to pick this really pale yellowish. I used this primer already a few times. So far so good, especially under my eyes, because I don't get any kind of creasing and stuff like this. So yeah, it's a good one. Now makeup brushes. I got two CHIKUHODO brushes, and I will insert the close-up and I will show you the comparison with some other brushes that I have. You probably already know that I love Japanese brushes because these are just the best brushes ever. The quality is just crazy good, so yeah, I like to invest in my makeup brushes. I rarely buy makeup brushes, but when I do, these are expensive and extremely good, so I need quality. I have some high quality brushes that I bought like 3-4 years ago, and they still are amazing, so the quality is there. I highly recommend buying Japanese makeup brushes because you will not be disappointed. So there were a lot of spring collections launched in February, and I decided to get two products from the Dior Glowing Gardens Spring Collection. So of course I got this highlighter, which you already saw in a lot of my tutorials because I absolutely adore it. It's beautiful. This one is the glowing pink one. It's more pinkish shade. I decided to pick this up because I don't have something similar in my collection. I mean, all my highlighters are more on the beigey, yellowy side. So I decided to get a nail polish. This one. This is in 302 Garden. And the only reason why I got this one is the color. The color is really nice. It's like a pastel greeny type of color. And I don't have something similar in my collection, so yeah, I decided to pick this up. But it's not, the quality, it's not good. It chipped after like 1 day or 2 days, so pretty bad. Especially because I'm a nail polish fanatic, and you know, I like to wear my nail polishes for like a few days, for like 5-6 days. So I was disappointed. But yeah, the color is... And speaking of bad nail polishes, I got 2 nail polishes from Inglot. And again, the colors are really pretty, number 502 and 508. I went to Inglot to get another Flexi palette, this like big white palette, because I had some shadows that I wanted to have there. And you know, I was looking around and I realized that I don't have any kind of Inglot nail polishes, so I decided to get these 2, and these ones chipped after like a day. Yeah, so these are worse than the Dior nail polish, so yeah, I will give these to my mom or something. The next product I saw on the Karima from Shameless Frippery's page on Instagram. She received this eyeshadow palette and I decided to buy this as well because you will see why. So this is the Rouge Bunny Rouge Raw Garden eyeshadow palette. And it comes in this beautiful packaging. I absolutely just adore the packaging. It looks very nice and very luxurious. And this is more a luxurious product. It was not cheap. I was really amazed by the texture and the quality of these eyeshadows. I think this is the best texture I've ever felt. These are just so soft and so nice, and at the same time they blend like a dream. They're very soft, which I love, and they have really nice pigmentation, so yeah, I'm a bit in love with this palette. I don't regret buying it. I think the quality is amazing indeed. So yeah, I already filmed a tutorial using this palette, which I will post soon. Now I bought some stuff from Beauty Joint because I wanted to try this new Alice Blush Velvet Matte Liquid Lipstick. This is in the shade Romance. Now I said many times that the Alice Blush formula is not my favorite. I don't like it, but I really like the colors. And this color is a very like grayish lavender type of color, and I don't have something similar in my collection, so I decided to buy it. You know, I thought that if this is a new line, maybe it will be better, but it's not. It's kind of the same. So yeah, the color amazing, the formula no. And then every time I buy something from Beauty Joint, I always get some new Seche Vite top coats, because this is my favorite top coat. I'm using only this one for like 3 years. It dries extremely fast and it gives you that gel-like finish, gel-like shine, which I absolutely adore. So I always buy some new ones from Beauty Joint because it's like $5.50 there, and here in Europe it's like 11 euros, which is crazy. So yeah, I always buy from Beauty Joint. And then I also picked up these, which are the Ouch Relief Numbing Wipes. Haven't tried this before, don't know what to expect. It has a bunch of warnings, so I'm a bit scared. And this is for face and body. So I wanted to use this for my mustache, because I always pull out the hair from my mustache area with my tweezers, and it's quite painful, you know, so I decided to pick these up to see if these work. And the last beauty item is a stack from Melt Cosmetics. They sent this to me. This is the radioactive stack and contains a bunch of like crazy neon-y type of colors, very bright colors, and I'm a bit obsessed with the packaging. I think it's just so I haven't tried these yet on my eyes. I only like swatched a couple of colors, so yeah, these are pigmented, a bit more on the dry side, but I will see how these perform on my eyes. Now for the rest of the stuff, the shoes, clothes, jewelry, I will only show you the products, but I will not talk because I don't know what to talk, so you will see the products, I will show you how they look on. So yeah.
You see the change when the rains come through. Rains come through. You see the change when the rains come through. Rains come through. You see the change when the rains come through. Rains come through. You see the change when the rains come through.
So yeah guys, that's all for today. These are all the products that I wanted to show you. I hope you enjoyed watching this haul, and yeah, take care, and I will see you in my next one. Bye! Mama? Mama? Ma? Say hello!
Come through.